I'm Nick Moore. In the modern workplace, devices equipped with USB C outputs are becoming more and more common, and there's a need to integrate them into AV systems, whether new or existing. Kramer has introduced the VP-451 to complement the existing range of USB C switcher scalers, the VP-424C and the VP-426C. Now let's have a look at the front of the unit. First, we have the on LED, the input button, which can be used to cycle between the inputs of USB-C, HDMI 1 and HDMI 2. The LED indicators that show which source is selected. The menu button and the navigation buttons for the on-screen display. And finally, the program USB connector, which is used for upgrading the firmware. The menu and negative buttons can be used to reset the output to 1080p, and the enter and freeze buttons can be used to reset to XGA. On the back of the unit, we've got the 3.5mm audio jack, the USB-C input connector and two HDMI inputs, the HDMI output and balanced audio output, the remote selector terminal blocks, and finally 24-volt DC power input. The VP-451 has a number of key features. Perhaps most importantly is its ability to provide up to 60 watts of charging on its USB-C port. This allows users who are connected via the VP-451 to the display to charge their devices, such as laptops or phones, simultaneously. The VP-451 also features automatic CEC control, which allows the VP-451 to turn on or off a screen depending on whether a source is connected to the 451's input. The VP-451 features a constant sync output, and this means that the connected display shouldn't flash or start to hunt for a new source while the VP-451 is switching between its inputs. The VP-451 fades through black whilst it's switching, and each switch typically takes about 1.5 seconds to complete. And we'll show that in a moment. The VP-451 can be used to switch in a number of different ways. First of all, there's manual control from the front panel. Then there's remote control via contact closure, and finally there's automatic switching between the sources. So the VP-451 is an important solution where bring your own device is required, and to show that I've actually got a phone here. So if I plug this Huawei phone in and put the code in, so that's, and immediately the phone is displayed on the screen, and what I can then do is go into desktop mode, and at 1080p I can actually have a desktop from the phone. By the way, if you notice some flickering on the screen, it's only an artifact of the video recording the screen, because I can assure you it's rock solid here. So now I've got two laptops connected to the system. The Dell laptop, which is connected by the USB-C cable to the VP-451, and my laptop, which is connected via HDMI. And I can just switch between them manually using the front button control. So now we're going to do a live demonstration of the auto switching between the USB-C input and the HDMI input. So at the moment we've got the image of the flower coming from the Dell laptop, and then I'm going to plug in my HDMI enabled laptop and automatically switch to it. So now we're going to do a demonstration where we're switching from the HDMI input to the USB-C input, also via last connected mode. So if I plug in the USB-C cable to the Dell laptop, and we get the Dell laptop recognizing that the external cable is connected, and then we see the extended display. So the on-screen display is the route to the controls for many of the VP-451's most important functions, including HDCP and EDID management, and also audio volume and delay, and also where you can switch between the various types of switching. So I can just move down here between the different auto switch modes. For more information on the VP-451 and Kramer's range of switcher scalers, please visit our website. Thank you for watching.